As authorities here continue to put measures in place to keep out the mosquito-borne Zika virus, nationals can expect to see an increase in the implementation of vector control programs across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. National epidemiologist Dr. Rosamond Adams told SVG-TV News that since the virus was found in Brazil and Chile recently, the Pan American Health Organization PAHO has urged all countries to do everything they can to activate a preventative mode. Dr. Adams says while the Zika virus is not fatal, it is necessary to take the precautions seriously, since being bitten by an infected mosquito can cause a series of uncomfortable symptoms.
These precautions are things such as destroying mosquito breeding sites by getting rid of old tires and containers in which water can settle, punching holes in tins before we dispose them so that they don't accumulate water and breed mosquitoes, and covering large drums, barrels and tanks that we use to store water. Other precautionary measures can be the use of repellents and protective clothing if you're exposed to mosquitoes. So the normal thing that we've been doing for Trick V, we will continue to do it, and we will increase our surveillance and our vector control programs.
The local Bureau of Standards is continuing its scales and balance verification process throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. According to Metrology Supervisor Jemal Miller, the unit will be conducting its checks on the windward side of mainland St. Vincent, followed by Kingstown, then the Grenadines. Miller says the checks are being undertaken to ensure that there is fairness in transactions based on weights and measurements instruments.
To continue our verification on the leeward side, and when we complete the leeward side, we are going on the windward side, and then we are coming to Kingstown and then off to Beckway and so on. So any entity that is out there, let us know where you are so that we could come visit you to ensure that you are weighing correctly. Now we want the public to know and to utilize our services, particularly metrology services, because not only metrology that we have at the Bureau of Standards, but as a team we promote the creation of environment for standards and quality. So we wish that the public continues to utilize our service and also to give us feedback, tell us what is going on in your particular industry or your line of work, so that we can prioritize and reprioritize if necessary.
Police here are now investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of a 20-year-old bartender of Chester Cottage. A news release from the police explains that preliminary investigation claims that Ronick Phillips sustained stab wounds to his chest and back during an altercation at approximately 4:15 a.m. today at a bar in Byra that hosted a karaoke event. Phillips was pronounced dead at 5 a.m. at the Georgetown Hospital. 4 other persons were taken to the Georgetown Hospital for medical attention stemming from the incident. A group of persons are also said to be in custody assisting the police with the investigation. A post-mortem examination will be carried out on the body of the deceased Phillips. That's on the body of the deceased. Phillips' death is recorded as the 6th homicide for the year. Anyone with information relating to Phillips' death is asked to call the Criminal Investigations Department at telephone number 456-1810 or the Georgetown Police Station at 458-6229 or the nearest police station. The month-long series of activities being held to commemorate Fishermen's Month 2015 will come to an official end on Monday, May 25th. The activities were being celebrated under the theme 40 Years of Harvest, Accept No Less, Fish is the Best, with slogan Put a Fish on Your Dish. The prize-giving ceremony for Fisherman's Day 2015 is scheduled for Monday at the Caliacua Playing Field from 2 p.m. The top bakers in the 2015 Eastern Caribbean Group of Companies ECGC Baking Competition are encouraging persons here to pursue a career in the culinary arts. National champion Zoe Millington says while baking has allowed her to showcase her creative side, she has also been able to gain an income from her skills. Millington also challenged persons not to shy away from entering competitions such as the ECGC baking competition, which she says has helped to sharpen her skills.
I've been baking since I could stand, according to my family. I always loved baking. I always have my hand in the batter. So naturally, it comes naturally, I should say. I entered the competition. It's my 4th year, my 2nd year winning. And it's pretty good. All I have to say is jump right in. You will make mistakes. I've made tons of mistakes. Burnt myself, burnt products. Just jump right in. Practice makes perfect. You won't get it right all the time, but once you keep at it, you'll do fine.
And anything else in terms of your secret ingredients and so?
I keep that to myself.
And first place winner in the students category of the competition, Alana Blundell, also encouraged youngsters to take up the culinary arts, from which she says a good career can be made.
Started baking at home with my mother and my little sister. Well, I practiced a lot. I did my things over and over until I actually get it, because I really wanted to win, and I win.
And what would you like to become? Do you see yourself baking continuously in the future?
Yes, please. I would like to become a chef. Yes, this is my first time actually doing something like this, and I would like to encourage others. If you want to go in for something, just try hard, work hard, put in a lot of practice, and you will get there.
Playwright Gerald Huggins Jackson is making another plea for Vincentian talents to be showcased on the international scene. The internationally acclaimed Caribbean playwright from this country, in an interview with the SVG-TV says Vincentians need to be encouraged to take their skills, particularly in the performing arts, to the next level. Huggins Jackson, who has a degree in theatre arts and is the executive director of Gems Theatre Company, says he has encountered some of the most talented performers from this country and is of the opinion that once they get the opportunity to shine on the international stage, they will be exceptional. Huggins Jackson, who will be staging his play Truth Be Told tonight and tomorrow from 7 p.m. at the Peace Memorial Hall, says most of the proceeds will go to the local Rotary Club as well as the local Dialysis Association. The playwright says the play is historic by being the only ever Vincentian play to gain off-Broadway status.
We shouldn't just wait around for the world to come here and see our talent. We as Vincentians are responsible for taking our talent to the world, and that's what Gems Theatre is all about. We're not going to sit back here and wait for the world to learn about our talent. We're going to take it to them, and so therefore we're using the international stage and the international market to do that. This is history in the making here. A Vincentian play to gain a Broadway access now here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Shortly we'll be going back abroad, and I think it's the perfect opportunity for locals to come out and be part of history and to take in the play this weekend. Bring the entire family. The topics here covers a wide range of emotions, and any family member can relate.
And one of the performers in the play, Calypsonian and soca artist Kahalia Beach, says she is pleased to be part of this musical drama and explains that making the transition from music to theatre was not difficult. Truth Be Told will also be staged next weekend on Saturday, May 30th and Sunday, May 31st at the Peace Memorial Hall.